everything I planted, cause I know it get better. Keep the smile on my heart, slip it on top of my sweater. Keep my foot on the gas, no I can't better. I hope it get better, I hope it get better than this. I gotta go through with my dreams before I forget what it is. I flew the nest at 19, was sleeping crib to crib. I'm trying hard and I give a fuck, but I know that ain't no way to live.
How has gardening impacted your life and connection with yourself and the earth?
It brought me into a whole new world of ideas and people and community, and just it's been my teacher, and so I feel honored to share what I have learned.
How everything moves cohesively together. The water knows when to move around the rocks. The stones know when to sit still.
Creations inspired by Mama Earth.
Choosing love, choosing collaboration, choosing sisterhood. I flow so lyrically, acknowledging the God in me. Another A.
What does Mama Nature inform you about the earth and growth?
You have to put energy into everything that is worth doing, and you have to have persistence, and you have to have discipline, and you have to learn those lessons. If you haven't learned them, you will have to learn them if you want to garden.
This is poison oak. Leaves of 3, stay away from me. It's bright red right now, so it's easy to see, but it's also very toxic in it.
Like when a plant dies and creates compost, which creates fertile ground for something else, the death of something that you see in life or that you have in life can also disintegrate and then birth something new and better than it was before.
Put my face on the planet, cause I know it get better.
I just kept hearing this whisper, get back into the earth, get back into the earth. You don't need the medication that they're prescribing to you. So I put it all to the side. They kept prescribing it and I kept putting it to the side. And then I shifted my mindset and I said, okay, I have to stop saying that I don't have a green thumb. And I started repeating to myself, I look forward to when I discover my green thumb. I look forward to discovering my green thumb. I look forward to discovering my green thumb. Water is life, cleansing, nurturing. I want to put my feet in the water.
Yes.
So this is the...
What has your journey as a land steward taught you?
That with this movement of like land stewards coming about, being a land steward is a spectrum, right? There's people who need to actually grow food. There's people who need to know how to like source the resources to grow the food. There's people who need to know how to work with community and like bring people in, right? So I feel like simultaneously, we do need to decolonize the mind. We do need to simultaneously be teaching people how to share, how to coexist, how to problem solve, conflict resolution, and etc. Because those things are gonna go hand in hand with the land.
And I would intuitively just go into the garden. I would sit with the earth. I would sit with the herbs and just listen and feel and connect and become a part of what it was that I was feeling internally in my physical body and what it needed and what was calling me. And so whatever herb I felt drawn to was the herb that I would use, and I would create medicine that way. And it just got me into, okay, I'm gonna study more about herbs. I'm gonna study more about gardening. And I started developing my green thumb. I was like, I got excited. I was like, ooh, I have a rosemary that's thriving. And then I remember I grew my first peppers. I was like, oh my gosh, I grew a pepper. So I was really excited about that. And I just started really trusting. And that was the time where I said, okay, There is a divine connection between us and the plants and the life and these beautiful plant allies. All we have to do is just open up ourselves, our intuitive knowing, and listen. And that's when I really began listening and really began trusting and really began just playing and mixing and then going and finding mentors and going to school to study herbalism and things. And when the doctor said I wouldn't have feeling after the surgery, I was like, no, that's not true. I didn't have feeling at first, but after I really started delving into what herbs I needed, what I needed to sustain myself, to repair my body's tempo, to really understand how to heal myself and all of my energetic bodies, that's when the healing began.
All this love in my heart, I'm keeping it balanced. I rock with IK, and we blasting the cannon. Shine like the light in the dark, integrating these shadows. We not falling for nothing, 10 toes still standing. Flying in the love, heart light as a feather. Fighting for what's just, our precious finna get severed. Being true to ourselves, we never gon' let up. Flexible, no fold, we diamonds under pressure. Mama Earth, I won, remake creation. Building up our source, she come second to none. Got it out in the mud, farm break for lunch. Saving up our seeds for generations to come.
Yeah, it's the cannon, flow with matter. Put my faith in I plan it, cause I know it'll get better. Giving them all of my heart, still right on top of my sweater. Keep my foot on the gas, no I can't let up. It's the cannon, flow with matter. Cause I know it'll get better.
Would we accept ourselves in full bloom? Passionate emotions begin to unfreeze. A strong song, no longer a haggard wheeze. Sitting at their feet, speaking to the trees. From source, pure channeling. One day, all our lands will be free. Ashe.